Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. A little late to the party on this one from Modern Times. Centaur Gardens, latest can release. They're actually getting ready to do another can release, I think, this week. This is a 6.8% alcohol by volume India Pale Ale brewed with Amarillo, Simcoe, Citra, J17, no idea what that is, and Mosaic. And this was canned on April 18th, so we're 3 weeks old? Somewhere around there. I was supposed to pick this up a while ago, and I went out of town and all that good stuff, so I don't know if anyone's still trying to trade for this. Figured we'd review it because it's Modern Times, and I love me some Modern Times. But yeah, they've been just making awesome beer lately. It's still raining and we're still sharing beers on this fun Sunday. Sunday fun day. We're using our Modern Times proper glassware because everyone knows beer tastes better when you use proper glassware. I'm kind of wondering when Modern Times is gonna like start following the other half lead and release glassware with all their special cans. Could you imagine like a glassware that just had this on it? I guess they kind of have something like this. It's like a it's one of those like 16 ounce like I don't remember what those are called. It's not a Tiku glass. It's like is it a tumbler glass? I can't remember what it's called. But all their can art's amazing. I've always said that. They have the best, like, as far as like merchandise branding goes, Modern Times just absolutely slays it. So let's get into this one. Again, we've drank a lot of and reviewed a lot of beers lately that have like Amarillo, Simcoe, Citra in them, Mosaic. They all these beers, these like hazy beers, they use London 3 yeast for this one too. I think that's kind of like their go-to yeast with their New England style, like their hazy beers. But a lot of these beers, you know, I said it in a review just before this, I think. People say, oh, you know, all your hoppy beer reviews sound the same. Well, these guys use the same fucking hop, so there you go. Everyone kind of knows what's going on right now and what everyone likes, so they're kind of brewing similar beers. So, yeah, this kind of looks like a dark, not like dark, but it looks like tangerine juice. We just reviewed a Noble beer that looked kind of like that lemonade color. This is much darker, like a deeper orange. Not quite to like that gold or amber, but I mean, it looks like juice in the glass. Half a finger of like an off-white head. There's some like kind of rocky bubbles, but this is, I mean, the bubbles are pretty, I don't want to say it's like really, really tight. Like, yeah, I guess they're like super tight. I was going to say it's almost like champagne-y sort of bubbles, like those really tiny ones, but it looks great in the glass. That glassware's fire. I love me some Modern Times glassware. I have a lot of Modern Times glassware. More than my wife, I'm sure, likes me having. So yeah, let's go ahead and shove our nose in this one. This is very orange forward. I haven't seen any reviews of this, so I don't know like when it was first canned, when people drank it, what it was tasting like, but they did a preview tasting of this. I want to say it was in January because I remember watching playoff football, and I actually mentioned this on the Four Brewers podcast. I got a Lee growler fill. I was down there picking stuff up and they had this on and I filled a growler with it and I really, really liked it. I think that was around the time Dinosaur World was released, so Dinosaur World was kind of blown up and everyone was talking about that beer and not so much this beer. But this is very much like orange forward. Oranges, there's like some sweet tangerine in there. Again, I don't know what J17 is. I don't know if that's considered like an experimental hop or if that's the actual name of it. A lot of times with Simcoe hops, I get like a caddy thing. This doesn't have that. This is very much like a juice bomb. It is fucking pouring right now. I think the Amarillo and the Citra are kind of taking over in this beer for, like as far as like being 3 weeks or whatever in the can. It's just tons and tons of citrus. There is a sweet kind of bready crackery thing. That might be the yeast that they use. But yeah, I mean, it smells like whatever orange citrus fruits you could think of. So let's go and taste it. Cheers. Damn, that's good. That's really, really tasty. We've drank some good beers today, and this is fantastic. First thing I'm noticing about this, just from the other beers that we drank, we've had some monkish beers, drank Noble beers. We had a beer from Chicago called Corridor. The mouthfeel of this one's a little thinner than those ones, but I know, like, who cares with IPAs, right? A lot of people talk about like treehouse mouthfeel. Excuse me. And like Trillium mouthfeel. What the hell? Even like monkish mouthfeel. This is a little on the thinner side, but with a 6.8% like hoppy beer, who cares, right? You don't really need like to be chewing on it. You just want to be able to drink it, and this is really, really easy drinking. The taste follows the nose though. It's very much orange dominant. Orange juice, tangerine juice. There's a little bit, it's weird, like a lot of times with Modern Times, and I think I mentioned this in the monkish thing, with their hazy beers, it's very much like a blend, an awesome like balance between New England style and West Coast. Like you still get a lot of that dank kind of really in your face hoppiness. This is a really, again, a really, really soft beer. There is a little bit of like that sweet kind of bready crackery. It's not like when I think maltiness, I think like sweet. It's not like overly sweet, like syrupy sweet, but there's a definite like kind of bready thing in there, which is awesome. But it's just really, really soft. I can't believe that I'm fucking coughing right now. This is insane. It always happens when you turn the camera on. But yeah, there's like a little bit, and it might just be the yeast that I'm tasting. Like as far as the sweetness goes, it's kind of reminding me of Mosaic thing. But this is very much like orange dominant. It's an awesome, very juicy, very soft, very easy drinking beer. And you're not getting, and it could be again, the 3 weeks that it's been in the can. You're not getting that crazy like in your face West Coast aspect of it. It's definitely there, but it's really, really subdued and really mellow. Super, super easy drinking. And again, for near 7%, you're not tasting booze, you don't smell it. This is another winner from Modern Times. Is it one of their better ones? Probably not. I think Dinosaur World's still my favorite Modern Times beer. Effective Dreams was great. I still have a can of that left. I thought I did a review of that and I didn't. That beer was awesome. What else do we have from there? Goblin Rock was really good. Golden Pineapple was really good. Blam Blam was really good. I'm just looking at the cans over there. Underworld Dreams. I don't know if this is like one of their like better ones, but it's really, really good. All their hazy beers they made are fantastic. They're getting ready to release a collaboration with Cellar Maker that I'm really looking forward to. So as far as like a grade on this one goes, it's like probably like, I don't know, the numeric thing, it just kills me. Like 94, 95, solid A. Good stuff, and the can art is amazing. So that is Centaur Gardens from Modern Times. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of it. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.